Time now for the morning rush. We continue to follow breaking news for you this morning. The southbound I-25 frontage road between Paseo del Norte and Alameda remains closed after a semi-truck rolled this morning. Road crews still cleaning up liquid that spilled. No injuries reported. No word on how long the road will be closed. You're asked to seek an alternate route.
Today, the stepfather of Omaree Varela is set to be resentenced in court. Originally, Stephen Casals was sentenced to 30 years on a child abuse conviction for not calling 911 after Omaree's mother kicked him to death. The Court of Appeals now overturned that. Now the defense now wants 10.5 years, and with good behavior, he could be out by the end of the year. Chris.
Let's take a look at some of the changes in that forecast. This high that's been to our north going to reposition itself as a trough moves in to the west coast. That's going to pull up a little bit of moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico associated with Tropical Storm Fernand. That's going to increase the moisture and increase those rain chances for New Mexico heading into latter parts of the weekend into early next week. Crystal.
Right now, Hurricane Dorian barreling towards the Carolinas. No longer expected to make direct landfall in Florida, but still pack a punch for that state. Dorian did sit over the Bahamas for 2 days as a Category 5 storm, killing at least 7 people so far. The Red Cross estimates 13,000 homes were damaged or destroyed. An emergency declaration remains in effect for Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas.
The California Coast Guard is no longer looking for survivors from the deadly boat fire. Efforts were stopped yesterday after crews recovered 20 bodies from the water. Now, on Monday, the boat burst into flames with 39 people on board. 34 are presumed dead. Only 5 crew members survived. Now, investigators still aren't sure why the ship caught fire.
Teammates of a New Mexico football player say they'll honor him throughout the season after his tragic death. 18-year-old Eddie Cruz drowned Monday at Bill Evans Lake near Silver City. The wide receiver from El Paso had not played a game yet for the Mustangs. Teammates say they'll honor Cruz with memorial stickers on their helmets.
This morning, an Albuquerque man is alerting his neighbors about where stolen cars seem to keep turning up. Chris Medina lives near Gibson and Broadway. Now, he says that he's seen a growing number of stolen cars dumped there. The city's crime mapping page shows at least 7 stolen cars were reportedly found there in the last month. We reached out to APD, but they did not respond. Chris.
Let's get a look at that Metro Threat Index. Have it at a 2 today. Expecting above average temperatures. Going to be warm to hot, and it's going to be a dry afternoon out there. Make sure you are staying hydrated. David.
Construction continues along Central. This is west of I-25 this morning. Now, crews are working on storm drains that the city says will cut back on flooding Central under the railroad tracks. This work begins just as the road had already been repaved for the ART buses. The work is scheduled to be wrapped up sometime by the middle of the month.
Beginning today, the intersection at Rio Grande and Candelaria will be closed for the city's roundabout project. Construction in its final phase now. The intersection will be closed for the next week. The project expected to wrap up within the next 2 weeks.
A reminder from forest officials this morning, please put out your campfires. Now, this comes after the holiday weekend when the crews in the Santa Fe National Forest found at least a dozen abandoned campfires in the Jemez Ranger District. Now, while numbers are improving, these discoveries now bring the total for the district to 164 abandoned campfires this year.
A New Mexico man back on his feet this morning after surviving a near-fatal crash. Last August, Cyrus Wagner rear-ended a truck pulling a flatbed trailer, fracturing several bones in his face. Cy says he had to learn how to walk and talk again. He says it took him nearly a year just to get behind the wheel. He says his next goal is to get back to work.
A New Mexico photographer made an incredible discovery on his latest international adventure. Kevin Dooley of I Do Be Photo Safaris was on a trip in Brazil. This is when he spotted a jaguar that biologists say had never been seen before. Now, he had the honor of naming her with, and of course went with Idubi, which means zebra, by the Zulu people of South Africa. It's because of her unique stripes near her chest.
Art communities can now apply for Meow Wolf's DIY fund. Those selected will receive money to assist and help to ensure the safety and sustainability of similar venues around the world. Over the last 3 years, Meow Wolf has awarded more than $375,000 to nearly 250 DIY spaces. For details, go to alwaysonkRQE.com.
Applications are now being accepted to help set up the biopark's River of Lights. Now, they're looking for up to 14 crew members. Workers will start setting up the displays on September 16th. Interviews are happening this Friday, and resumes must be submitted beforehand. We posted a link at alwaysonkRQE.com.
Let's get a look at that morning drive out there. Everything looking decent besides that one accident we reported at the top of the morning rush. Elsewhere, there are no accidents being reported out there. Make sure you're giving yourself a couple extra minutes to get to where you're going, and make sure you exercise caution as you're driving through school zones this morning. That's going to do it for traffic.
New Mexico farm being touted as one of the best in America. McCall's Pumpkin Patch in Moriarty named 7th on the list of 33 farms ranked by Country Living magazine. The article says it's a perfect place to check off your fall bucket list with a 16-acre corn maze, hay rides, and produce market. McCall's open September 21st. Don't forget about the haunted maze as well.
Ah, exactly, yeah. The McCall family has been doing this for so long, and they just nail it every time. Yeah. Stay with us. The 5 Facts are coming up in 90 seconds.
Welcome back. Time now for the 5 Facts.
Number 5 this morning, a New Mexico photographer is getting national attention for a rare find in the wetlands of Brazil. Find more details on our website.
At number 4, teammates of Western New Mexico football player Eddie Cruz, 18-year-old Eddie Cruz, who drowned near Silver City. They're going to be honoring him this year by wearing memorial stickers on their helmets.
Coming in at number 3, we have changes this weekend as moisture moves in the state. A good chance of showers and thunderstorms.
At number 2 this morning, an Albuquerque man is alerting neighbors about stolen cars turning up in their neighborhood. More on KRQE.com.
And number 1, Stephen Casals being sentenced today. More details on our website as well. We'll see you in Fox, New Mexico.